The Haunting of Hollow Hill. In a quiet town nestled between dark mountains, there was a place known as Hollow Hill. Legends whispered of an old mansion that stood atop its peak, a once grand estate now cloaked in shadows and decay. No one dared approach it, for the townsfolk believed it was haunted by the spirits of its last residents, an entire family that vanished without a trace. One stormy night, three friends, Liam, Ben, and Jake, decided to test their bravery. Armed with flashlights and a camera, they hiked up the treacherous path to the mansion, fueled by the thrill of adventure and the promise of ghostly encounters. As they reached the mansion, the wind howled like a banshee, and the moon cast eerie shadows on the crumbling walls. The door creaked open with a push, revealing a grand foyer draped in cobwebs and dust. "This place is amazing," Liam exclaimed, his voice echoing in the stillness. They ventured deeper, whispering in excitement, but an unsettling sensation crept over them, as if unseen eyes were watching. The air grew colder, and strange whispers seemed to float down the hall, beckoning them to explore further. Suddenly, Jake stopped. "Did you hear that?" he asked, his voice tense. The others nodded, straining to listen. A child's laughter echoed from the upper floor, sweet yet haunting. "It's just the wind," Ben insisted, but Liam felt a chill run down his spine. They ascended the staircase, each creak of the wood amplifying their fear. At the top, they found a long hallway lined with dusty portraits that seemed to follow their every move. The laughter grew louder, leading them to a door at the end of the hall. With a deep breath, Liam pushed the door open, revealing a nursery. Toys lay scattered, and a rocking chair swayed gently as if someone had just left it. In the corner stood a dusty mirror, its surface tarnished with age. Jake stepped closer, drawn to it, while Ben and Liam exchanged uneasy glances. As Jake gazed into the mirror, his reflection flickered, revealing a shadowy figure behind him. "Guys, look," he gasped, turning around. But there was nothing there. The laughter erupted again, now sounding desperate. "Let's get out of here," Ben urged, but Jake was transfixed. "What if we can communicate with them?" he whispered, his heart racing. Against their better judgment, they decided to try. They held hands and called out, "Is anyone there?" The air thickened and the lights flickered. The temperature dropped, their breath visible in the sudden cold. Then a voice broke through the oppressive silence, a soft, childlike whisper. "Help us." Panic surged, and they stumbled backward, but the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The shadows deepened, enveloping them, and the mirror began to glow ominously. "We have to leave," Liam shouted, but the whispers grew louder, drowning out his voice. Suddenly, the mirror cracked, and a hand reached through, grasping Jake's wrist. "Stay with us," the voice cried, filled with sorrow and desperation. The friends fought to pull him back, but the force was too strong. In a moment of sheer terror, they managed to break free, flinging themselves against the door until it burst open. They raced down the hallway, the whispers now rising to a deafening roar, echoing their names, pleading for help. Outside, they tumbled down the hill, gasping for breath, the storm raging around them. They didn't stop running until they reached the safety of the town. But as they caught their breath, Jake looked down at his wrist. There, clear as day, was a small handprint, cold and faintly glowing. What if they're still trapped?" he whispered. The friends exchanged fearful glances, realizing they had only scratched the surface of Hollow Hill's dark mystery. Who were the spirits in the mansion? Why were they trapped? And what did they want from Jake? Would it ever be safe to return? Or had they awakened something far worse? No one knew. The haunting of Hollow Hill was far from over, and the friends knew they couldn't escape the pull of the past forever. Would they dare return to uncover the truth?